What's going on YouTube? Craig the Travel Zombie here, and we're back again with another video, and this time we are at Phoenix Zoo for opening night of their ZooLights event. This is a hugely successful, hugely popular holiday event here in the Phoenix area, to the point that when I parked, there was actually a family of a dozen people tailgating in the parking lot half an hour before the gates even opened. So we're gonna go in there, we're gonna see the 200-foot light tunnel, we're gonna walk the 2 miles and see every last one of the lanterns, we're gonna see every one of the nearly 4 million lights that they have inside, and most importantly, we're going to see the tallest floating tree in North America. My name is Craig, I am the Travel Zombie, and welcome to Prime Time. So I just want to add this right up front, but we're going to be seeing a lot of flashing lights tonight, so if you are photosensitive, this is your warning.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Oh, the Clauses are here.
Welcome to ZooLights!
Hi!
Welcome!
Nice to see you guys.
Thank you! It's good to see you too! It's been a long time!
Yes, it has.
Just a child!
Yeah. Guys, this is just the start. This is not the 200-foot light tunnel yet. All right, so we walk in. Off to our right's the scooter rental, and we are greeted by light up animals already. And here is the famous 200-foot light tunnel. This thing is almost hypnotizing. And now we're entering Predator Passage. And I believe that's a mountain lion. I could be wrong. Again, no expert, but I believe these guys are meerkats? Wow, look at this. Is this not beautiful? Now the zoo is very clear that most animals will not be visible for this event. Normally, you would have spotted hyenas in this exhibit. But don't worry, we're gonna come back for another daytime visit. The last time I was here, my very first video for this channel, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't all that happy with it. It wasn't very good. And so we're gonna come back for a redo. Don't know when, but we're gonna do it. Let's go and see Predator Passage from above, shall we? Never say that I don't love you guys.
Oh, they're right there.
Because I am up here and I am deathly afraid of heights. These might just be the most realistic lanterns that we've seen so far. They really have done an incredible job on some of these lanterns. So now, since we took that bridge, I figure let's backtrack a little bit and see what we missed down here. It's a dodo bird. So we're over here by the giraffe encounter, where you can go and feed the giraffes, which I didn't get to do the last time that I was here. I did get to do it once in Oklahoma City, and it was a pretty crazy experience. So cool, highly recommend it. But I didn't notice this statue the last time that I was here. And this here placard says, Darren Paschke, 1973 to 2022. Darren loved everything about the Phoenix Zoo. He often said, "This is my dream job." Assisting on the draft deck for 12 years became his special needs volunteer's passion. Thank you to all of his friends and guests who knew and loved him. And that's him feeding one of the giraffes. Isn't that beautiful? Unfortunately, we won't be seeing the real life versions of these guys tonight, but we can get the next best thing. And apparently, this is a rhinoceros's booty butt cheeks. Oh, this is gorgeous. It's so impressive when you get up close to see the detail. All these tiny lights that make up the much larger sculpture. That's a big hungry baby. You know, I've got to say, I just did not know how many winding trails there were through this event. Which is funny because I've actually been to this zoo before, as I've mentioned, but you just don't really know until you're here. Ribbit. I just know that a lot of the ladies watching right now are about to love this section. There's an unexpected sight here at the zoo. Humpty Dumpty sitting on a great wall.
Even learn a lesson or two.
This is Mabel, and apparently she tells stories to the kids.
Aesop's fables are stories with animals that help us learn a lesson by the end. This tale is called The Lion and the Mouse.
Wish that we could see these guys' real-life counterparts, but unfortunately we can't tonight. One thing I've loved about this so far is you never know when you're going to turn a corner and see a really beautiful view. Like this. Watch.
It's way big.
Oh, he jumping. Look at this. Another beautiful lantern. Flamingo. I think it's almost time to flamingo get something to eat, right? I know it's bad, I'm sorry. Anybody happen to speak parcel tongue? This right here reminds me of the Sunflower Infinity Room at Imaginarium, which we did in our last video. If you haven't seen that video, be sure to go back and watch it. It was a lot of fun. There was a free circus, even. And while you're at it, if you've seen your favorite lantern so far, leave a comment below. Let me know which one it is. I haven't picked mine out yet. I'll tell you what's really humbling as a human, knowing that there is a cheetah somewhere in this shot. And like John Cena, you can't see him, but he can see you. Oh, this is gorgeous. Hummingbirds.
Ooh, that looks cool on a daisy.
These flowers are enormous and beautiful too. They said that not many animals would be visible during this event, but they didn't say none, because right there is a narrow-headed garter snake. You can't really see him, he went into hiding on me. But he's right there. So there's not really much going on here right now, but I wanted to highlight this anyway. This is an exhibit where you can watch workers from the zoo as they work on the zoo's conservation efforts. And if you're asking what are those big blue things in the back, those are water tanks that are part of a filtration system that helps filter out metals, chlorine, and other potential toxins before the water ever reaches the frogs. And each one holds 325 gallons of water. That is a massive amount of water. Looks like they're building some sort of new exhibit. And again, I love those immersive light experiences, but none of them have this sort of thing where you can just turn and see stunning, beautiful views like this everywhere. Monkeys! Well, guys, we found it. The tallest floating Christmas tree in North America. And here it is. I say we stick around for the Lake Lights show. What do you guys think? I think so. Whole time the lake lights show is going on, these guys are just chilling on the island right there. And parents,
Hey buddy, can I have that one back?
be prepared to spend if you come here. I think I know what's next. And of course, we have a display from the event's sponsor, SRP, the Salt River Project, and their electric truck. And on our way to grab s'mores at the Dornbos Amphitheater, I think I've found my favorite lantern so far. Look at the gorgeous detail on this. Amazing. All right, we found it. And for those of you coming here yourself, it'll say on the map that it's actually at the Dornbos Theater, but it's actually next to it. And here's your prices. Would you look at that? We get our own table. Isn't that nice?
Okay, thank you.
All right, so we got our s'mores kit, and we also got a hot chocolate. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was pretty expensive, but you come to an event like this, you expect that. It was about $27 after tax, but the kit is big enough for 4 people. Now, of course, I am not 4 people. So they were gracious enough that they actually gave me a bag where I can take all this home with me. See? Isn't that nice? Okay, so here's your $20 s'mores kit and your very, very, very expensive $6 hot chocolate. Let's give the hot chocolate a try first. I got this one with whipped cream and marshmallows. Oh, that's wonderful. Everything a hot chocolate should be. Chocolatey, rich, sugary, creamy, absolutely delicious. Now, let's open up our s'mores kit. We got little packages of graham crackers here, so let's go ahead and let's just take one of those out. And then comes with a couple of Hershey bars and a couple of marshmallows. So we'll take out our first marshmallow. We'll seal the bag back up and open up our graham cracker bag. Well, looks like one of my graham crackers is broken. But that's okay. We'll just make that the top one. And we're gonna grab our skewer. And here we go. We are ready to roast a marshmallow. Ooh. So I've run into a small issue. All of the graham crackers in this last package are broken. Oops. Okay, so final verdict on the s'mores. They were good. The hot chocolate was good. Both of them were doing what they were supposed to do. As far as the value goes, that's where I have a little bit of an issue because it is advertised as one kit feeds 4 people. Now, what that really means is they have enough supplies in that kit for 4 s'mores total. I, by myself, ran out of graham crackers, and one set, actually 2 sets total contained broken graham crackers, and the last one that I used, both graham crackers were broken, so I ended up having to eat the s'more as, you know, graham crackers, then marshmallows, then chocolate. And again, the price for the kit, $20, which even if you take into account the fact that this is event pricing and all of the food at any kind of event like this is going to be expensive, that's still pushing it quite a bit for me. $5 a s'more is a lot, especially considering I'm still hungry, because this is a lot of walking, this place is. And so the experience, very nice. I liked it. The price, not so much. Would I do it again? Probably not. All right, let's go and see some more of these lanterns and light sculptures. Look at this. That is one big ant. And fun fact about these lights, because I actually did quite a bit of research about their process preparing for ZooLights every year. These lights are not actually red, only the clips are red. In fact, if you come down here, there's one without a clip. Every single one of these lights that you see, this style anyway, all of these lights are white with colored clips that create these amazing shapes. As an arachnophobic, spiders are a big, big no-no for me, especially ones that are that big. Flying squirrels. Oh, you panda. You're the reason why it's called WWE and not WWF. So I don't like you. And yeah, you're cute, but that goes for you too. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Look at that. Looks like we found some animals that are native to Australia. Up there, koalas. There's a couple of them. And a kangaroo. Somebody tell Joker I found the bat, man. So one of my favorite things about Phoenix Zoo is that they actually partner with a company called Culture City. And what they do is they provide sensory kits like headphones and things to fidget with for people with autism and different developmental and environmental needs. And so they actually mark areas as quiet areas. And they also have the kits here if you ask for them. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this massive anglerfish. Now, if you've never seen a picture of one of these things, they are absolutely horrifying looking. But this, stunning. The camera is just not doing this justice, you guys. This is absolutely gorgeous. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. I see another absolutely gorgeous lantern. I couldn't tell you what type of fish this is, but I can tell you they did a beautiful job on its lantern. And there's a couple more over here too. I believe these are supposed to be coral reefs. But these are gorgeous. Look at that. It's kind of weird because there's still big groups of people in certain areas, but then you turn a corner and look at this. Barely a person in sight. Weird. I am telling you, they just knocked it out of the park with these lanterns. Because look at that. How beautiful is that? And then this massive jellyfish here. Wow. See, this is the kind of stuff that I love. Because not only do you have just the regular Christmas lights, they also light up the natural scenery here too. And look at how gorgeous that looks. And here be dragons. I did not expect to start seeing mythical creatures here in the zoo. But first we had a dragon, and now we've got a wizard. It's pretty cool. Ooh, okay. This is another one that's up there as one of my favorites. Looks almost like something you'd see at the Tianyu Lights Festival, which is another event that I plan on taking you guys to at some point. And yet again, another gorgeous view just by turning the corner. Oh. We're by another part of the lake show. And for the parents, specifically the parents with kids, if you want to get your photo with Santa, you can do so right here. Now, I'm not sure about the pricing or anything, but I'm sure it costs something, so beware of that. Look at this. I kind of want to go for a swing. You guys want to go for a swing? Let's go for a swing. Oh, this is fun. I feel just like a little kid again. Walk inside of this inflatable log house. There is a light up dance floor. Although there's really not any music to be dancing to in here. And of course, a place for the adults to sit. Finally, an animal that I actually know. It's a moose, eh? So I just wanted to take a second before I leave here tonight to talk a little bit about not only why I wanted to come and do this video, but why I specifically wanted to come and do it tonight. For any of you who have been watching this channel for a while now, which admittedly is not very many of you, but for any of you who have watched my previous videos, you've heard me touch on the fact that I worked in the haunted attraction industry for 15 years back in the Chicago area. And because of that, I am a huge fan of the Halloween season. But what I really haven't touched on is I've loved Christmas since I was a kid. And growing up in Chicago, I was a little bit spoiled in that regard, because Chicago, for my money, is one of the most beautiful cities. I mean, just all around, but especially to experience the Christmas season in. I remember as a kid going with my mom and taking the train from the suburbs into downtown Chicago, and we would go and we would stop and get some hot chocolate or something like that, and we would go and we would look at the Christmas windows, the themed windows at Marshall Fields on State Street in Chicago. And nowadays, in more modern times, they have things like Christkindl Market, which is like a massive Christmas market that you would see, similar to the ones that you would see in places like Nuremberg, Germany, where they have food booths that carry real Eastern European foods. And like the last time that I went, they had a soft pretzel, Bavarian soft pretzel that was stuffed with cream cheese filling. Or not cream cheese filling, cheesecake filling. And it was absolutely delicious. One of the biggest draws is the glue wine that they sell there. It is massively popular. They sell it for, I think the last time I went there, it was $6, and it comes in this little boot mug that the design of the mug changes every year. People collect these things. And for that $6, you get the mug filled with wine, and you get to keep the mug. And I'm not gonna lie, that wine hits pretty hard. Okay, and it's, you know, we don't really get to see snow out here in the desert, and I've been here for about 6 years now, and so I've kind of in recent years missed that kind of thing. I miss being able to go and look at, you know, the windows at Marshall Fields with my mom, go and look at Christmas lights with my parents when they were still together. And so coming here and getting to do things like this, it makes me feel like a kid again. Like, I was not joking when I said earlier that I was feeling like a little kid again. Like, I smiled so big. This sounds stupid. I smiled so big coming in here when Mrs. Claus said that she hadn't seen me since I was a little kid. I just said hi. She says, I haven't seen you since you were a little kid. That little interaction pretty much made my entire night. I have had so much fun making this video for you guys, and I hope that you've had as much fun watching it as I've had making it. In fact, I hope you've had more fun. We are closing this place down. There's only about 20 minutes left until the zoo closes for tonight, and until Opening night of ZooLights 2025 is in the books. And I don't know about you guys, but I fully believe in getting my money's worth. So we're closing this place down tonight. We're gonna be some of the last people out of here. So they just made the announcement that it is 10:30. That means it is past the official closing time of ZooLights. But here's a little tip for you. They also announced that despite the website saying that it closes at 10:30, that starting at 10:30, you actually get an additional 15 minutes to make your way toward the exit. So let's go ahead and let's make our way towards the exit right through the gift shop. So they have all your typical zoo items, toothpick holders, ornaments, t-shirts, even flowers. Never seen that before. Hats. But I don't see any merchandise that is specific to ZooLights other than the cart full of toys over there. And that's a little bit disappointing because I probably would have bought a ZooLights t-shirt. Ah, well, if anybody from Phoenix Zoo is watching this, get some ZooLights t-shirts for next year, please. I'm not lazy, I'm energy efficient. Yeah, I feel that. So that's it today from opening night of ZooLights at Phoenix Zoo. I had an amazing time. As you guys can tell, I think the footage showed that. And I hope you guys had an amazing time too. As far as the verdict goes, is it worth it? The ticket price, $35. If you order online, it comes out to a little bit under $40 with taxes and fees and all that. I think so. If you're looking for things to do in Phoenix, specifically if you're looking for family things to do in Phoenix, things that mom, dad, aunts, uncles, everybody, the entire family can enjoy, ZooLights at Phoenix Zoo is absolutely a fantastic option. Now, there were a handful of downsides as we talked about the s'mores. The experience was good. The value just wasn't there for me. Now, as I said when I reviewed them in the middle of the video, I know that food and experiences are expensive at places like this where the venue has a captive audience. You don't really have another option except to buy food from them, to buy drinks from them. So they jack up the price as much as they can. Now, that said, $5 a s'more is still a whole lot of money for me. So if you're intent on doing s'mores, my advice would be start the night out here, come here, and when you leave, go home, make your s'mores at home. Much, much cheaper that way. Now, you won't get all the ambiance. That's unfortunate. But you'll save a ton of money, especially if you have a full family, because they'll tell you that that feeds 4 people. It doesn't feed 4 people. It fed 1 person. And I hope that you guys give some weight to these opinions, because if my memory serves me correctly, this is actually the first time I've given any kind of negative feedback on the places I've visited on my videos. And I do not mean to dog on the Phoenix Zoo. I love the Phoenix Zoo. I love zoos altogether. I went to the Oklahoma City Zoo back in Oklahoma when I lived there for 7 months. I used to go to Brookfield and Lincoln Park zoos when I lived in the suburbs of Chicago. I'm just saying that they could do a little bit better in the value department. And I hope that they do. But that said, the lights, amazing. They spend, I think it's 3 or 4 months. They start in like July or August preparing for this. They actually prepare for it all year long. As soon as they're done taking this down at the end of this season, they've already started on next season's Zoo Lights. They start in July or August putting these things up, and it's only a very small team of a handful of people that do this. And to them, I say, kudos. Absolutely fantastic job. And if you liked what you saw here tonight, make sure you like this video, share it with anybody that you think might be interested in coming to Zoo Lights so that they know what to do when they get here. And most importantly, subscribe, because I have so much more planned for this channel. I have stuff just like this that I'm going to be doing, and I have stuff that is completely different from this that I'm also going to be doing. And you don't want to miss that. It's going to be so much fun. I promise you that much. And with that, I must bid you all adieu and say goodbye and good night.